There's nothing quite like the taste of a sun-warmed tomato you've grown yourself. The moment you pluck it from the vine, still warm from the afternoon sun, you can almost taste the anticipation. The skin is taut and glossy, the color deep and inviting, and the aroma is unmistakably fresh. It's a small miracle, really, to hold in your hand something you've nurtured from seed to fruit. Grocery store tomatoes, no matter how perfect they look, simply can't compare to the sweet, rich flavor of homegrown fruit. Store-bought tomatoes are often picked before they're ripe, shipped long distances, and bred for durability rather than taste. In contrast, a homegrown tomato bursts with flavor, its flesh juicy and its sweetness balanced by a gentle tang. Each bite is a reminder of what real food should taste like. Growing your own tomatoes connects you to the earth in a way that's hard to describe. You dig your hands into the soil, feeling its coolness and texture, and you become part of a cycle that's as old as time. The act of planting a seedling, tending to it, and watching it grow is both grounding and rewarding. It's a process that teaches patience, care, and respect for nature's rhythms. Watching a tiny seed transform into a thriving, fruit-laden plant is deeply satisfying. Each new leaf, each cluster of blossoms, and finally, each ripening tomato is a small victory. It's a daily reminder that with a little effort and attention, you can coax life from the earth and witness the magic of growth firsthand. When you grow your own, you know exactly what goes into your food. No chemicals, no long journeys, just sunlight, water, and your own care. You can choose organic methods, enrich your soil naturally, and avoid the pesticides and preservatives that often come with commercial produce. This control over the process brings peace of mind and a sense of pride in what you eat. Every tomato you pick is a testament to your care and effort. It's a reward for your patience and dedication, a symbol of your connection to the land. The act of harvesting is a celebration, a moment to savor the fruits of your labor and appreciate the journey from seed to table. The scent of tomato plants is the very essence of summer, earthy, green, and unforgettable. Just brushing your hand against the leaves releases a fragrance that instantly transports you to warm, sunlit days. It's a grounding, nostalgic smell that lingers on your skin and in your memory. Gardening engages all your senses. You feel the soil, smell the leaves, watch the plants grow, and finally, taste the fruits of your labor. It's a simple, tangible joy that brings you into the present moment, reminding you to slow down and appreciate life's small pleasures. Sharing your harvest with family and friends makes it even sweeter. There's a special kind of happiness in offering someone a tomato you've grown yourself, knowing it's filled with flavor and care. These moments create memories and strengthen bonds, turning a simple fruit into a symbol of togetherness. That's why growing tomatoes is one of the most beloved gardening experiences. It's not just about the food, it's about the journey, the connection, and the joy that comes from nurturing life and sharing its bounty. Before pruning, know your tomato type: bush, determinate, or vining, indeterminate. Bush tomatoes grow to a set size and produce all their fruit at once. No pruning needed, just support. Vining tomatoes keep growing and fruiting all season, often reaching impressive heights. For bush types, avoid pruning or you'll reduce your harvest. Vining types benefit from pruning to control growth and boost fruit quality. Pruning vining tomatoes channels energy into bigger, better fruit. Understanding this difference is the first step to a great harvest. Choose your approach based on your plant type for best results. Vining tomatoes can quickly become a tangled jungle if left unpruned. Too many stems and leaves mean less energy for fruit. Pruning focuses the plant's resources on producing larger, tastier tomatoes. It also improves air circulation, reducing the risk of fungal diseases. A pruned plant is easier to manage, tie, and harvest. You'll spot pests sooner and pick ripe fruit more easily. Regular trimming keeps your plants healthy and productive. Pruning is the secret to bigger, better, and easier to care for tomatoes. Pruning vining tomatoes begins with a crucial step: identifying and removing suckers. These are the small shoots that sprout right in the V-shaped junction between the main stem and a side branch. At first glance, they might seem harmless, but they can have a big impact on your plant's health and productivity if left unchecked. If you let suckers grow freely, they'll develop into extra stems, making your tomato plant bushier and more crowded. While this might look lush, it actually diverts the plant's energy away from producing fruit and into growing more leaves and stems. Over time, this can lead to a tangled mess of foliage, making it harder for sunlight and air to reach the inner parts of the plant, which can also increase the risk of disease. To keep your tomato plants healthy and productive, check them at least once a week during the growing season. When you spot a small sucker, it's best to remove it early while it's still tender. Simply pinch it off with your fingers. This is quick, easy, and causes minimal stress to the plant. Sometimes, suckers can get a bit larger before you notice them. In these cases, use a pair of clean, sharp pruning shears to snip them off. Always make sure your tools are sanitized to prevent spreading diseases from plant to plant. A clean cut helps the plant heal faster and reduces the risk of infection. Don't stress about removing every single sucker you see. Instead, focus on the most vigorous ones, the ones that are growing quickly and could become full stems. Removing these will have the biggest impact on your plant's shape and fruit production. It's all about balance. You want enough leaves to feed the plant, but not so many that it becomes unruly. There's also a technique called Missouri pruning. Instead of removing the entire sucker, you just pinch off the tip, leaving a couple of leaves behind. This method allows the plant to keep some extra foliage for photosynthesis, which can be especially helpful in hot climates where a bit more shade protects the fruit from sun scald. By managing suckers, you're directing the plant's energy into growing bigger, healthier fruit instead of excess foliage. Pruned plants are easier to manage, less prone to disease, and produce higher yields. You'll also find it's much easier to spot ripening tomatoes and harvest them at their peak. Make it a habit to walk through your garden regularly, inspecting each tomato plant for new suckers. This routine not only keeps your plants in top shape, but also helps you catch any other issues early, like pests or signs of disease. Over time, this simple practice leads to stronger, more productive plants and a bigger, tastier harvest. You'll be amazed at the difference a little regular maintenance can make. The key to success is consistency. The earlier you catch and remove suckers, the less energy the plant wastes, and the easier it is to keep your tomatoes under control. Start early in the season and keep up the habit for best results. With a little attention and regular pruning, you'll enjoy a garden full of healthy, productive tomato plants, and plenty of delicious tomatoes to show for your efforts. Removing lower leaves is crucial for tomato health. Bottom leaves are most prone to disease and can spread soil-borne fungi when splashed by rain. Clear the lowest 12 inches of leaves once your plant is established. This creates a barrier against disease and improves airflow. Use clean pruners and remove yellowing or damaged leaves throughout the season. Keeping the base clear also makes watering easier and reduces pest hiding spots. Dry leaves are healthy leaves. Avoid wetting the foliage. This simple step keeps your plants vigorous all season. Healthy stems mean more energy for fruit. When growing vining tomatoes, one of the most important decisions you'll make is which stems to keep and which to remove. This choice shapes the entire structure of your plant and has a big impact on your harvest. For the healthiest, most productive plants, it's best to select just one or two main stems. These are the leaders you'll train and support throughout the season. By focusing your plant's energy on these chosen stems, you'll encourage stronger growth, better airflow, and bigger, tastier tomatoes. The original main stem, which grows straight up from the base, is your first champion. This stem is the backbone of your plant, supporting the earliest flowers and fruit. The second stem you'll want to keep is usually the first strong sucker that appears just below the first flower cluster. This sucker is vigorous and, when trained, can become just as productive as the main stem. All other suckers, those little shoots that pop up in the leaf joints, should be pruned away regularly. Removing these extra stems helps your plant focus its energy on the main leaders, rather than spreading it thin across too many branches. As your chosen stems grow taller, gently tie them to stakes or trellises using soft ties or garden twine. This support keeps the stems upright, prevents breakage, and makes it easier to manage your plants as they get bigger. Training your tomatoes to grow vertically not only saves valuable garden space but also keeps the fruit clean and off the ground, reducing the risk of disease and pests. This method results in tidy, well-organized plants that are easy to water, prune, and harvest. You'll be able to spot problems early and keep your garden looking neat. At first, it might feel strange or even a little wasteful to remove so much healthy-looking growth. But don't worry, this selective pruning is actually helping your plant thrive. By guiding the plant's energy into just one or two main stems, you're encouraging it to produce larger, healthier, and easier-to-pick tomatoes, rather than lots of small, hard-to-reach fruit. With this strategic approach to pruning and training, you'll enjoy a more abundant, higher-quality harvest, and your tomato plants will be healthier and easier to care for all season long. Sometimes tough love is needed for the best harvest. Pinch off the first flower cluster on young plants to encourage strong root growth. Early fruiting can stunt the plant and reduce your total harvest. Let the plant focus on roots and leaves first for a stronger season. Later, thin crowded fruit clusters so remaining tomatoes grow larger and ripen evenly. Remove diseased leaves immediately to prevent spread. Don't hesitate to prune for health and productivity. Strategic removal is essential for long-term success. It may feel harsh, but your plants will reward you. Tough love now means a bigger, healthier harvest later. All this pruning pays off with bigger, tastier tomatoes. Fewer stems mean more energy for each fruit. Expect plumper, juicier harvests. Pruned plants get more sun and air, improving flavor and reducing disease. Fruit ripens evenly, with fewer blemishes. Healthy pruned plants produce longer into the season. You'll enjoy fresh tomatoes for weeks, even months. Less disease and easier care mean more time enjoying your garden. The reward baskets of beautiful, delicious tomatoes. Pruning transforms your harvest from good to unforgettable. Now you know the secrets of tomato pruning. Identify your plant, prune vining types, and focus on healthy growth. Remove suckers, clear lower leaves, choose champion stems, and don't fear tough love. Don't worry about perfection. Gardening is about learning and enjoying the process. Get your hands dirty and watch your plants thrive. With these tips, you'll guide your tomatoes to their best harvest yet. Imagine picking sun-ripened fruit you grew yourself. The flavor and pride are unbeatable. Embrace pruning and see the difference in your garden. Your most bountiful tomato season is just ahead. Happy gardening.